They consider it a Christmas film?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm drawing blanks here. 1972.
So, your hint for number 5 is...
Alice, Sweet Alice?
Nope.
I don't know.
You have one sequel on here. Still.
One sequel.
It's the only sequel on the list.
Now, did the original film involve Christmas as well?
Yes. Like, the original is
They didn't
100% Christmas.
They didn't put Silent Night, Deadly Night 2, did they?
At number 9.
Ooh, that's awful. Like I can throw out movies like that, but I wouldn't think it would be in a top 10.
Yeah. Okay, so you have number 5, which I don't really consider a Christmas movie. Number 7 is from 2007. Number 8 is from 97. And number 10 is from 93.
I guess
I'll tell you
guess
that
Nightmare Before Christmas would be 93.
Ding, ding, ding at number 10.
Wow. Okay.
Number 8 went straight to video.
Jack Frost.
Ding, 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 ding.
Wow. All right.
So you have number 5 and 7.
Left.
Yes.
They didn't put Santa's Sleigh on there, did they?
They did not.
Oh, damn. That would have been, I would pick that one much over Silent Night, Deadly Night 2.
Yeah, I'd pick that one over Jack Frost also. Think about this. Nightmare Before Christmas is number 10, and above that is Silent Night, Deadly Night 2, and Jack Frost.
Yeah, that's crazy. So I got 2 left. Shit. And what were the years?
1972 and 2007.
1972 and 2007. Is it Silent Night? Violent Night?
No.
2007. 2007. A Christmas movie from 2007.
I don't think it's a Christmas movie. I don't remember it being a Christmas movie.
These 2 left, or are they very questionable?
Yes.
I'm probably not going to get them. Give me number 7.
Inside.
The Invasion?
I think so.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, I guess it takes place during the Christmas season.
I guess. I remember watching it, but I guess I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, that's from 2007.
Yes. And number 5 is from 1972.
Okay. Which one?
You want me to tell you?
Yeah, go ahead.
Tales from the Crypt.
The original Tales from the Crypt, the British version of Tales from the Crypt. Yeah, I would have never gotten that because it's an anthology, and I was thinking to myself, the tales, that's not the Tales from the Crypt that we know with the Crypt Keeper and everything.
No.
That is actually based off of the old comic book strip.
Right. That's why I didn't say Crypt Keeper or anything like that.
But there is a Christmas episode of Tales from the Crypt in the very first season that has the invasion with the Santa Claus and, the classic line, naughty or nice, that type of shit. So I was thinking of that, but I didn't. I was still been wrong. If I would have said Tales from the Crypt, and you'd been like, right, but then you would have explained it was the 72 version. I would have been like, ooh, I'm still kind of wrong.
Right.
But yeah, go back over the list for those starting at number 10. They have Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yes. Number 9 is Silent Night, Deadly Night 2. Number 8 is Jack Frost.
Okay.
Number 7 is Inside. Number 6 is Rare Exports.
Okay.
Number 5 is Tales from the Crypt.
All right.
Number 4 is Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3 is Krampus, 2015 version. Number 2 is Gremlins, and number 1 is Black Christmas.
Okay. Not a bad list. There's honestly, there's a couple I wouldn't put on there, honestly. I don't think I would put Tales from the Crypt. I wouldn't put Inside, and I certainly wouldn't put Silent Night, Deadly Night 2, because even though it is a Christmas-themed movie, it's not a very good one, and I can think of other Christmas horror films that are better than that film.
Oh, God, yeah.
That movie is pretty much well known for being so fucking horrible that people laugh at it.
Garbage Day.
Yeah, just like Troll 2. So, I'm sorry, we talked about it earlier about Santa's Sleigh with Goldberg. I probably would have had that on there. I don't even know if I would put Nightmare Before Christmas, because I don't consider it a horror movie. It's more of a Christmas Halloween movie. When I think horror, I think of something like scary and bloody and like violent and stuff. Same thing is when I look at, lists that involve like Halloween movies, I can certainly see why you could put Nightmare Before Christmas or Hocus Pocus or anything like that.
Yeah.
But if it's Halloween horror related, I don't think you can put those types of movies on there, because it's mostly fun on Halloween for kids and teenagers and for the whole family. When I think when you add that word horror to it, it takes on a whole new genre of like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know if I wouldn't put Nightmare Before Christmas. I think you can put that in great Christmas movies, great animated movies, great Halloween movies, great horror Christmas movies. I don't know.
It's a little questionable, but when I was doing these top 10, looking at these top 10 Christmas movies, I kept seeing a Christmas Horror Story or a Christmas Horror Story. I don't like that movie. That movie sucked.
I haven't seen it, but I have seen it on the apps up there.
Yeah, it's free.
We were talking about watching some of these movies, and I've only watched one. It was one called Saint Nick, and it is I don't know where it's from. It's Swedish, maybe? I don't know, but it's in a different country. And the thing that is so funny about this is if it's on Tubi, and if you watch the trailer is in English. It's bad dubbed over English. When you go to watch the movie, it's in their native language and is subtitles.
Okay.
So it's not even dubbed over in English, which is fine. And that movie, it was interesting. It doesn't suck so bad that I just will not recommend it, but it's not great either. It's one of those like, I could see an American remake version of this. Mm-hmm. And because, it's and the funny thing is that they don't necessarily say Saint Nick in their English, in their native language.
Yeah.
So like when you hear them say Saint Nick, they don't say Saint Nick, they say Santa Claus. But when they say Santa Claus, it comes up on screen as Saint Nick.
That's funny.
So I guess the word Santa Claus is their Saint Nick in their native language. Maybe they do not refer. It's crazy. Maybe
Saint Nicholas.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But that's one. If you've never seen it, check it out. It's just just watch it. Fuck it.
I recently watched one I haven't watched. It's from 2012. It's called ATM. It has what's his name from Drake and Josh in it. Josh, was it Peak?
Josh Peck.
Peck.
He was the fat one that is now grown up and lost a lot of weight. And,
he's a handsome fella.
He's more respectable than the other guy, even though the other guy might have done a little bit more. I believe he got in trouble.
Yeah, he got in trouble for, I think, sexual assault allegations.
Something like that.
Something like that. But anyway, it's not about him. It's about Josh. And it's pretty much, this guy's trying to hook up with his crush. He's leaving this job, going to get another job. And he doesn't have the cojones or the huevos to ask her out. And then, he actually gets the cojones to, towards the end of the party, be like, hey, do you want to ride home? And his buddy, played by Josh, is he's pretty much a guy that, he's that asshole friend, pretty much, and he needed a ride home and all that stuff. And because he was his ride there, and besides getting the ride, he was like, well, you got to take me home. So they ride home, and his asshole friend was like, hey, let's get some food, whatever. And they're like, oh, I don't have money. So they stop at an ATM.
There's a 24-hour ATM that is one of these ATMs that's in kind of like a building, right?
Yeah, it's like a little ATM building.
I think most
thing.
people that think of an ATM, they think of like it's hooked on the side of a bank or something, and and it's like a drive-through. This is one where it's actually in a little office or a building that you actually go into, where and it's open 24/7.
Yes, and they go in there, and then all of a sudden there's somebody that was stalking them, and that's when everything goes awry. I'm not going to spoil anything.
Yeah, check it out. It's actually pretty good.
And it's free. It's on Tubi.
Free.
Yeah, it's free. You can't beat free. You can't beat free with a peg leg and a wooden dick. But, yeah, we've got a couple of things down the pipeline. Like I said, we're in the process of getting new merch made. We're possibly next year might do our first booth at a horror convention. We're not sure yet. What else we got? Changing the intro song, working with the John Candy. Check them out. They're on all streaming platforms.
Yeah. And, constantly coming up with new topics.
New
segments and everything else. Maybe change up a little things or, add on to the already existing ones that we have.
I think we're going to try to do video. I think that's the next step. It seems to be how people like the audio and video. I don't really like doing the video. I don't like putting our ugly mugs out there for the world to see.
Yeah, and if we do video or whatever, I mean, obviously that would open up kind of like the YouTube world for us and stuff like that. But I think I
wouldn't mind doing a live stream at some point.
Yeah,
next year.
Maybe not often. I still think our audio here, which streams on all major platforms, including Spotify and stuff like that. I think, that's still probably going to be our main focus.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how to do the audio and video. I mean, we're a new podcast. I mean, we've only been doing this for a little over a year now.
Yeah, and we're not we're not going to show up and be like, we've got all our shit together. We know exactly what we're doing.
We don't.
We're figuring it out as we go.
We wing this shit, and I wouldn't mind doing like a live watch along. Possibly someday down the road.
I think it would be cool if we kind of done like those little short clips that we could put on TikTok.
Yeah, that's the next.
Going into the theater, this is what we expect, and then coming out of the theater, this is what we got. Like a little 30-minute clip or 30 second clip of what we thought. that could be like a little teaser to later on